Guided Meditation, Celtic Autumn Congregational. Welcome once more to this Hamblin Vision Meditation. It's a pleasure to link with you around this time when the northern and southern hemispheres of our Earth, Gaia, received similar amounts of light rays from our Mother Sun at Equinox or Mabon. And now, slightly later in the calendar, at Samhain, we come to the point where the veil between ourselves and our ancestors is at its thinnest. So let's take this moment to link with our ancestors in this autumn congregational. There will be one or two soundings using instruments during this meditation, but you will be given notice before they sound, and they won't be loud. Take a moment to center yourself, getting comfortable, relaxed, standing or preferably sitting in a location where you will not be disturbed. Settle, relax. Now focus on your gentle breathing, unforced, regular, breathing in and out, in and out. Breathing in, openness, understanding, love. Breathing out, any doubts, stress, or physical discomfort. Now, come stand with me at the side of a track in the open countryside, looking up towards the hillside stretching in front of us. You have doubtless been in a location similar to this. Take a moment to visualize it in your mind. A group of us have gathered here in the late afternoon as the sun is beginning to fade down towards the horizon, bathing the sky in a striated red glow. Join the group as we process slowly along a path climbing up the hill, heading towards the outline of what appears to be a long turf barrow, a burial site of our Celtic ancestors, standing proud on the hill. Imagine yourself walking slowly in time to the beating drum. And now we've reached the top of the hill and are standing outside the entrance to this barrow. There are huge stones rising vertically at the entrance, dividing it off to some extent, but leaving a space behind, which appears to be large enough for us to enter. But before we enter, stand for a moment viewing the fields, stretching out over the hillside and beyond. The harvests are all gathered in now, with nothing but the stubble of corn and the remains of other plants, which were growing prolifically over these hillsides. The harvests have been completed successfully once more. The green man's ceremony is achieved to honour the earth once more, and the ground is now settling for its winter slumbers and the recharging of its energies. All is calm. Give thanks for the harvests once more. And now, as the sunlight is fading and the shadows of the night envelop us, let's process silently and mindfully into the heart of this burial mound. The mound which was the resting place of the bones of our ancestors. The chambers of this long barrow have been prepared for us beforehand. Candles flicker in the alcoves within each chamber. Alcoves where the bones of these ancestors had been stored in years past, to use ceremonially in times such as these, equinox times, presently Samhain, which are repeated each year. The bones are no longer present, but the open chambers remain, lit by the flickering flames. Although the bones are no longer present, the souls still remain. And at this time of year, we bid welcome to the souls of our own ancestors, as well as those we may not know, inviting them to return to us through the thin veil between life and death, which is most apparent at this Samhain time. Let us generate the atmosphere through prayerful, silent meditation as the conch shell sounds. We send out love and blessings to all those who have previously departed, giving encouragement for their future path, and love and support to all those nearing the point of transition, for whatever reason. Stand for a moment in silence as you visualize this chambered cairn, the darkness around you, the candles flickering in these empty stone alcoves, giving you and each individual present a moment to immerse yourself in your own personal communion with those who have passed. Now, please join me, if you will, in sounding the sacred Om, sounding in the resonance of the chamber. First, the sound of the singing bowl. Pause for a moment and feel the energy which our presence, our prayerful thoughts, and our sacred sounds have built within these chambers. Sense the power, the energy. And when you're ready, send out this energy, this light, to our ancestors and to all those living who can benefit from its presence. Send out the light. And now, as we silently file out through the entrance, past the massive stones, we look back once more into the chambers of this long barrow, this tomb, and sense the presence of the ancestors and the souls of our ancestors. Come close at this special time of the year around Halloween, the hallowed evening, Samhain, and we give thanks for their continuing presence in our midst. And as we feel their energy and power, as we walk mindfully down the pathway, now illumined by torchlight, we give thanks for the experience of sharing energies within this sacred space. As you reach the track, stand for a moment to seal your chakra points after this powerful ceremony, to ensure that you are grounded before continuing with your normal life. Beginning with your base, then sacral, solar plexus, pausing for a moment or two at your heart center, the source of your personal energy. Then seal your throat chakra, your third eye, and finally your crown. You are at peace. We are at peace. We are at one with our ancestors at this time around Samhain. We give them blessings. I'm Chris Sangster, and I give you thanks for joining us on this Hamblin Vision meditation. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and we look forward to linking with you once again through the many meditations which we have on our website. Check them out. Blessings. Thank you.